Okay, so in case you all were unaware, the first trailer for the new Charmed TV series came out today. And I've seen it. And to keep a long story short, so I can get to talking about my reasonings behind why I feel the way I do about the reboot from the first trailer. One of my friends asked me, I tagged her in Facebook and a whole bunch of other people on Facebook saying, don't tag me in it, I've seen it, I have thoughts, I'm making a video about it. Asked me to rate the series on a scale of 1 to 10. I gave it a 3 based on the first trailer. And before the trailer, I was like 50-50, I'll probably give it a 5. I'm hopeful. I'm not hopeful anymore. No. So let's get right to it, because I'm not editing this video. The cons as to why I gave it a 3. The first one. They changed the way the powers, from what I can tell, they changed the way their powers are. Like, they don't move their hands, they don't squint their eyes, they don't do any of that. They just panic and it happens. They get angry and it happens. And the second one, it's to my next thing. They changed the third sister's power to telepathy instead of premonitions, which really irritates me. Really irritates me. Her power still has to, the first one of the times was still activated by it touching a girl's hand, it looked like, but other than that, she could just read people's minds. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Don't like it. And they only get worse from here. Because my next and my main one of my main issues with it is their teacher basically kidnaps them and tells them that, and basically mansplains that they're witches to them. And this is supposed to be a feminist TV series about 3 women who, are taking on women's rights and women's equality, and they get kidnapped. Like, you show at the very beginning of the entire series them basically getting kidnapped by the person who's supposed to teach them and telling them all of these things and mansplaining their life to them. No. In the original, they did not do that. They didn't even have their version of the teacher, their Leo, until, like, the second season consistently. He was in season 1 a little bit, but not as much. And he certainly didn't kidnap them. They did it on their own. Because their powers guided them to the Book of Shadows. Or probably Graham's guided them to the Book of the Shadows. But, I'm not gonna nitpick at that. And I don't understand why they just recreated the Charmed ones. Because it basically seems like they're trying... This is also my con list, leading on into the list of things that I'm kind of on the fence about. They pretty much are just trying to recreate the story. They're not doing anything original with the reboot, which is what I was hopeful for, but they're not really. So things I'm on the fence about. And the reason I'm on the fence about these things is because it seems, for the most part, like they're trying too hard, and I'm not sure if I'm okay with that. The house looks pretty similar. Like, I looked at it and I'm like, that's the Charmed house. Like, I knew instantly. The mom dies. Mom dies in the first series. Those two things, it looks like they're trying too hard to, be like the original cast. Also, the same powers. That 2 of them have the same powers that the original Charmed ones had. It looks like they're trying too hard, and I'm not sure I'm okay with that. I also dislike the fact that they put 3 I don't dislike the fact that they put 3 non-white people as the 3 main witches. That's fine. That's actually on my pro list. But their guide, who basically mansplains to them that, they're witches and this is their destiny, he's white. I don't like that. It's about to be a show about facing the patriarchy and, taking it down and being all, gung-ho, women's equality. What? What? Oh, my head hurts from that. And one thing, mainly because at one point in the thing you can see them speaking another language in it. If it's Latin, I'm not okay with it. If it's Spanish, I'm okay with it. Because, the three main witches are supposed to be at least part Hispanic, Latina, I don't know. Non-Caucasian. The three main sisters are supposed to be not Caucasian, not full Caucasian. So they could be bilingual, which is cool. I'd be okay with that. Getting on to my pro list. Now let's end on a good note, a happy note. I do enjoy that the three main sisters aren't Caucasian. I do enjoy that. Because it's not something you see every day in TV series. They use modern slang. I like that. Because when my partner watched the original one, she said it was kind of corny. And I was like, it is, but it's funny. Just watch it. So I do enjoy that, and I do enjoy the triquetra still being the symbol of the charmed ones, because you can't really do much with the symbol. Like, that's fine. Like, there are several other like pagan, witchy, Wiccan symbols you could use for the power of three, but I feel like that is a charmed thing. That is a charmed thing. So if they were still trying to incorporate it into the same universe, which is what I wish they would have done. I'll get to that in a second. That's the thing they should have kept. And that's the thing they did keep. What I wish they would have done is make it be in the same universe, still be three sisters being witches, them not necessarily being the charmed ones, but being three witches who, go through things and basically battle evil, and occasionally, they, and do stuff like that, but not be the charmed ones, but be in the same universe as, like, the charmed world. That's what I would like to see a continuation of that world, but in a modern way, but in the modern day, like when their kids grew up. That's, I think, what we were hoping for, and that's not what we got. And a lot of people are mad, and I understand why. So bottom line is, I'm not very hopeful for the series, and I'm not too excited. And I didn't like it. No, I didn't. However, that being said, I will watch the first season. And if it's terrible after that, I will not watch anymore, because I will give it a season, and then I will be done. Which is what I expect everyone to do. Because that's the only way to be fair about it. Anyway, if you are a fan of the original Charmed TV series, leave your favorite character. It could be one of the Charmed ones, it could be a demon, it could be one of the guys of Charmed, whatever. Or your favorite episode, and or your favorite spell from the series, or favorite theme, or whatever, in the comments below. I look forward to hearing all about it, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.